Okay, so you guys know when you were little, you either had a swimming pool or you wanted a swimming pool. And then, out of your friends or you that did have a swimming pool, it was like, oh, well, mine's cooler because I have, rock pebbles in the bottom. Or mine's cooler because I have a diving board. Or I have, like a slide. But, it also came to, is mine salt water, is mine chlorine? So I said that salt water is definitely superior to chlorine water. So, when you go into a swimming pool, you want to know what you're getting yourself into, right? Get it? Getting yourself into? Okay. Well, in an article written by Tom Morrison, who's written for homefellows.com for 7 years, he claims that saltwater swimming pools can save you money, they are better for your health, and they can reduce the amount of swimming pool maintenance you have to perform to keep your pool looking beautiful and inviting. They don't have a strong chemical smell, and they don't turn your hair green, yellow, or purple. Yeah, there's still chlorine in the saltwater pools, but it's a minimal amount, and there's more salt, and it can also reuse, recycle. And the higher level of chlorine in chlorinated pools may lead to bladder cancer, according to the WebMD, or to asthma and allergies in infants and toddlers, according to the Mayo Clinic. I don't think it's mayonnaise clinic, it's just Mayo. And then I got another source straight from WebMD, and it says that in the first of 3 new studies published in the journal, the researchers evaluated 49 healthy adults after they swam for 40 minutes in an indoor chlorinated pool, looking for biomarkers linked to cancer. And then this is a quote straight from an MD, PhD, Manolis Kogavinas. He said that what we found is by analyzing blood samples and urine samples, we have an increase in risk markers related to cancer. Exposure to the pool water was associated with a 5-fold increase in one of those markers. So just because of the increased chlorine, there was more of a risk for cancer. And I think the best example to give is also the money you can save. This is an excerpt from an article written by Ben E. Anderson, who's written for the LA Times and many other things. Over time, you will save money. While the best pool options are initially a lot more expensive to put in, they are more cost-effective in the end. Converting your traditional pool to a saltwater pool is not terribly expensive. Even with the extra expenses, you'll make up for that loss after about 2 years. For many, this is one of the advantages. Chlorine is very expensive, and as compared, the amount of salt you use during a year is very inexpensive. Because I have a chlorine pool personally, so I know it's kind of like I'm opposing myself, but I would prefer a saltwater pool because of the money and it'd save my family.